Ann-Marie.
And I'm Jonathan.
And together, we're the RV Explorers. We're chasing amazing places.
Amazing people.
And amazing sunsets.
From the top to the bottom of Aotearoa, New Zealand.
Our beautiful land.
Chasing sunsets, the sky's on fire. Magical New Zealand that I desire.
This journey starts at Auckland Motorhomes, just off the motorway in Takanini, a few miles south of Auckland, where we pick up our amazing auto trail Comanche. The Comanche is one of the biggest and most luxurious motorhomes we've experienced to date, and Jonno seems to have a big smile on his face. I think he likes this one a lot. This journey will take us north, through Waipu and to Whangarei, and ending day one at Kaiiwi Lakes. Day 2 is back to Whangarei to sample its many attractions before heading further north to Tutakaka for some paddleboarding at the Poor Nights, and then we finish back in Whangarei.
We are finally free of the Auckland traffic and heading north. But there's no hurry, so let's stop at the top of the Brenduans for a well-earned cuppa.
Yeah.
Hey, we've got a friendly chicken here.
Oh, right.
Coming
Is
over
that
to
lunch
see us?
or, I don't
Hey.
know. Will that go on the barbie?
No.
No, probably not.
The Brenduan Hills are like a magical barrier to Northland. Once you cross them, the whole of the Whangarei district opens up in front of you.
What a view. Bit breezy, but my gosh, the view is stunning. Look at that.
It's amazing.
Whangarei Heads and the beautiful Bream Bay. It looks like a night lying down. They call it the Poor Nights.
Yeah.
That's where we're going out paddleboarding and diving.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see that. It's going to be pretty incredible.
Oh,
Isn't it?
it will be. I'm just hoping the wind might die down before we head off.
I do too, because otherwise I'm going to have a bit of a struggle paddleboarding out there. I think, are we finished here?
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the view. Let's move on. Where are we heading next, Ann-Marie? Let us know.
I hear that just down there is McLeod's Brewery.
McLeod's Brewery. It sounds like a place to go. Can't have much. I'm driving, but my God, you can have a good time.
Let's
My
go.
shout.
Let's go.
From the top of the Brenduans, it's a short drive to the lovely Scottish heritage town of Waipu. It's a friendly place for us RV explorers, as there's a great camping spot right near McLeod's Brewery, which is handy in case some of us might overindulge.
Gosh, look at this park.
It's amazing. It's beautiful. Look at these beautiful trees.
$10 a night, powered site. $10, I think, for both of us.
And that includes water.
Includes water? I just can't believe it. Why wouldn't you want to stay here? Next to town. Town's just through there. Toilets over there.
And,
wow,
most importantly, 2 minutes from McLeod's Brewery.
2 minutes from McLeod's Brewery. That is important. What a great spot. Look at that. Where's the brewery?
A lot of craft beer in New Zealand now is about the flavour and the aroma, so you're really getting a lot of both those things in most beers. Okay, so we're going to give you guys a taste of the Longwater Lager, which was voted New Zealand's best lager. So this is our flagship beer, crisp, refreshing, everything a lager should be. I'll give you a little bit of a taste of another couple as well. This is our Great Migration Indian IPA, a little bit stronger, a little bit richer, a little bit more flavour and aroma. If you have a little smell of that one, Ann-Marie, it's got a beautiful floral aroma, almost peaches. So a really cool one that we've just done for summer is a hot curl hibiscus sour. This beer's brewed with hibiscus flowers, lime, lemon verbena, and a little bit of chamomile. So that's another example of where beer can go to, really.
How do you come up with the names? I mean, Longboard, is there a big decision, family sit down, or it's just come out?
They almost name themselves, to be honest, mate, because we're making beers that reflect where we are in the world.
Yep.
So the Longboarder Lager, obviously at Waipu Cove, it's a big longboarding beach.
Yep.
We've got a massive longboarding community around here. Paradise Pale Ale, that's what the immigrants said when they came into the bay in the 1880s. Yes. They said we've found paradise. Great Migration is another nod to them. And rough wooing English IPA, that's named after a battle between the Scotch and the English.
Yes.
So obviously we're a Scottish
Not in
town.
Waipu Cove, though.
Not in Waipu
No,
Cove,
no,
no. So we're really just trying to reflect that the beer is made here and hopefully has a little bit of sense of place to it, you know?
So I can come in here and have your beers and know the whole history of Waipu Cove.
A wee bit,
Outstanding.
you know, and have a little bit of a taste to go with it and enjoy yourself.
Enjoy yourself.
So that's what it's about,
Yeah.
you know, making something locally that we put our heart and soul into, but at the end of the day, it's only beer, and so we want everyone to enjoy it and to enjoy the experience. But you know, little local things made in a local place that reflects how we live our life in this part of the world is kind of the thing. And in January, we get, I think the town goes from 3,000 to about 35,000 over the holiday period. So we are a small coastal town that goes pop in the summer period. So we struggle to keep up at that time of year. But that's part of the fun, you know, trying to keep the tourists, their thirst quenched and their bellies full is how we don't have to get real jobs, really. We pour pints and we talk to them, it's fun.
After a delicious lunch and a few beers for Ann-Marie, of course, we headed on a very scenic drive past the white sands of Lang's Beach and on up north to Whangarei, actually to park at Whangarei Airport, where we have arranged to meet Rangi Māori from 2 Tika Tours, who's going to immerse us in the cultural side of Whangarei.
Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou.
My name is Rangi Māori, and on behalf of 2 Tika Tours, I welcome you to my home, Whangarei.
My first pōwhiri was quite moving. I felt challenged but also welcomed. Quite an experience. Part of our welcome was a hangi lunch before we hit the road for a cultural tour of Whangarei.
Okay, so now that we've finished our pōwhiri, our stomach is full with food, which is going to sustain us for our trip. We are now off on our journey to see the beautiful sights that Whangarei hold. And we're going to be starting with one of our most famous jewels, which is the Hotuiho waterfall.
Yeah, so passed through Whangarei many times, driven through, maybe heading Bay of Islands, never seen this before. What a fantastic place to stop. Very picturesque, beautiful.
The Otuiho Falls are a hidden gem on this tour, and learning a bit of te reo is part of this experience.
Ma is white.
Ma is white.
Tero is red.
Tero is red.
Kakariki green.
Kakariki green.
A-E-I-O-U.
Next stop for us on the tour is Mount Parihaka, overlooking the city of Whangarei.
So as you can see, this is one part of the tour where I go quiet and I let the view speak for itself. So please enjoy Whangarei. Here we are on top of Mount Parihaka, the biggest pa site in its time, had over 100 different homes on it. As you can see, as you look around this from here, every single mountain you can see here was a pa site, and it was all run from here. This is where the chief stayed. So he was able to, as you can see, who came into Whangarei and who left, you had to come up this harbour. And so they had a brilliant view of this place. So Parihaka meaning the cliff of war dances. So you can imagine when a visitor came in here, you could have over 100 different warriors here doing the pōwhiri or the haka that you experienced this morning to them out there. But not just here, would have been right around the whole valley. Every single pa site would have joined in with that haka pōwhiri or Kowaira, which is basically, who are you? Who are you? So you could imagine that, and you're thinking, oh, are we sure we want to come here? Like what you experience. We're definitely coming in peace.
Chasing sunsets.
Your journey starts with us. Discover new places, get great deals, and make new friends along the way. Save thousands on essentials and adventures with our trusted partners. Use our app to discover more than 2,200 places to stay and share experiences as you travel through our amazing backyard. From the far north to the deep south, journey with a New Zealand Motor Caravan Association membership. Join New Zealand's best value camping membership today and start planning your next big adventure. Your journey starts with us.
Hey, Ann-Marie, Kaiwi Lakes, the end of our trip today, our final destination, looking out there, pristine blue freshwater lakes, eh? Wow, look at that. Wow, what a way to finish our evening.
Look how blue that is.
Yeah, it is. Oh, it's just unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just so
Yeah,
we
yeah.
are so lucky to live here.
Yeah, I must say I'm looking forward to testing out the accommodation inside tonight after a big day. Bit of relax, cook up something to eat, and maybe an evening kayak even out on the lake.
Yeah,
Catch the sunset, that's what we're chasing.
One thing I love about this lifestyle is the people you get to meet and share a drink and chat with, like Mark and Cheryl Cromie.
Have you ever seen a place like this that has, like a lot of lakes have rocks, like you go down to Taupo and try and walk, what have they got, rocks and stones, right? This has got sand.
So you guys obviously do a lot of motorhoming, with just the way you've set up there.
We do really, and
Yeah.
we do a lot of boating around New Zealand with our
Yeah.
boat racing, but
Yeah.
like we've owned the motorhome for about a year and a quarter, and we've done 26,000 Ks, and I said to Cheryl, I think we've lived in it for the last 3.5 months, like over
right.
that period of that time. So we do spend a lot of time
Yeah.
in the motorhome.
Yeah.
We've got a great motorhome here, but your one is pretty
Hang
fantastic
on,
too.
yours
So
is a bit longer than mine.
Yeah, but you're going for the girth, Mark, so we...
Well, the Ulysses is a motorhome out of Hamilton, which is
Yeah.
extremely well built. And I looked, you know, I was on an Inter-Island ferry one day and I was looking at this motorhome magazine, and here they were with an advert, and I wanted a slider because I've had American motorhomes that had sliders and they got so much more room, but I didn't want length. It'll only fit 8 metres in my shed at home. I tow an 8-metre boat, so I'm 16 metres on the road. So clearly 8 metres was me. So with the slider, opens the whole interior out to be
It does, eh?
big.
Just
Yeah, and it pulls
gives
the
it-
bed out and everything. It's very well built.
Yeah.
And, you know, there was a few things. I mean, I want bigger lockers and I want more gas and I want this
Yeah.
and that. And the guy said, you don't need it, Mark. Of course, I want to take everything from home when I go on holiday.
Yeah.
Well, really, that's not what I want, because I did empty a motorhome out 15 years ago, and I think I pulled a half a tonne of stuff out of it,
Right.
which I never used, right?
Yeah.
So clearly, I'm a bit restricted on what I can take. I don't need it.
Well, that's where the kids were.
So you can actually dim the lights off your iPad, so it's all iPad compatible. You can look at what it's using, turn lights off, turn lights on, so it's quite good. And it's, of course, on a control panel up here, so you can check usage. Yeah, but one of the good features is you can walk around the bed, whereas a lot of motorhomes are hard to get into the bed.
Yep.
And the other good thing is great storage.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
what you were
Oh,
saying.
there's your
I was
half
like,
ton of stuff under there, mate.
That's amazing.
And we
That's
have
fantastic.
competitions with our friends at
Yeah.
motorhomes about who's got something that someone else doesn't have. And one
Right.
of the things that I have is a fan without a fan, right? That's
Oh, yes.
And the other one I had was a milkshake machine.
Yeah.
that he never had. A lot of motorhomes, the shower complex is too small.
Yes.
And a lot of the ones that I always had in America, they were like plastic. Whereas this is like a boat builder's one. You know, it's really good. It's got good shower pressure. Well, one of the other features, which is quite good if you've got visitors, of course, is you've got your bed. It's quite a big double bed.
It is.
You've got to be quite good to get up the ladder, of course, but it is quite good and gives you that room. And of course, when you're driving, you've got that much room where you can turn your seats around,
Yep.
and you've got a little bit more room in the vehicle. Because you've only got 8 metres, so you've got to get the best in the 8 metres. The whole side from this end right to the far end, it pulls the bed out as well, and that gives you that room round. But look at the room it gives you inside the motorhome.
Yeah.
Like, it is huge. And that was the advantage why I bought this motorhome, was the pop out.
Well, I think it's time for us to go and check out the sunset.
Chasing sunsets with all my might, looking for the wonder and delight.
My gosh, what a great way to finish the day, eh?
know, it's
Met
so-
some magnificent New Zealanders now, finishing off with a great scenic shot of an iconic place in New Zealand, Kaiwi Lakes.
Looks like the time's arrived. It's time for the master to take the photo.
Hey, humbled in your presence, I'm moving out of the way.
There it is. Look at that.
Chasing sunsets, the sky's on fire.
Sunset, nearly gone. I've got a last surprise for you.
What is it?
Come over here and I'll show you. Look at this baby, a true kit inflatable kayak.
Where did you hide that? In the camper?
It was under the bed, but yeah, it wasn't inflated at the time, you know?
Wow, this is fantastic. Loving the surprise.
You loving the surprise?
I am.
Feet in the middle, sitting down.
Oh.
Gosh, it's stable. I'm going to hand you a paddle.
Thank you.
Okay, and I'm going to pull it out slightly.
Yep.
And I'm going to get in there and sink it.
Oh, nice.
Hey, I haven't smacked you in the head yet.
No.
Okay.
Let's go.
Stroke. I don't know if we're going that far, but this is fun. Hey boys, want to earn $20 per shout?
The sunset at Kaiwi Lakes sure was one of our best so far, and the peace and tranquility on the lake was so good after what had been a very long day.
Mark, I smell some bacon. You mind if I come and join you?
Great Pocono bacon. I've got plenty for you, but hey, I'm not just a car dealer and I'm not just a jet boat driver. I can cook as well.
Hey, smells great. Talking last night, Mark, you said you had a jet boat.
Yeah, and it's a real jet boat because it runs on Jet A fuel, because you know how you smell the bacon at the moment?
I'm smelling the bacon.
Well, you'll smell something a lot different later on when we put that jet boat in the water. Don't mind sort of cruising the lake at sort of like 200 kilometres an hour?
Faster the better.
Faster the better.
Yeah. Mark Cromie is multi-times world and New Zealand jet boat river racing champion, and he has promised me a ride in his jet boat. This should be something else. This is no ordinary jet boat. The engine is out of a Black Hawk helicopter. It can reach speeds in excess of 200 kilometres per hour on water. This is crazy stuff. To be honest, I'm a little bit nervous about this. I'm sure Mark knows what he's doing, but still, this is a whole new experience for me. Uh-oh, here we go. My comment to Mark about faster the better may come back to haunt me. Any nerves I had are long gone. This is fantastic. Gosh, I love my motorbikes, but this is a whole new level of adrenaline rush. Unbelievable. Put the power down, I was thrust through the back of the seat. I have never felt acceleration like that before. My God, it was unbelievable, really was. I kept on watching the gauge go up and up and up. At 244 k's, I think, I was thinking, my gosh, this is very, very fast. It was like being on a plane, but you kind of look down and there's water below you, you know? Unbelievable. What a ride.
This engine had paperwork that looked like it had come out of when they went to Desert Storm. And of course they take them over there. They don't last long in Desert Storm because the sand is just horrendous.
Yes.
So they just keep, but this engine never come out of a box, but it's timed out on time.
Oh, okay.
So time was 10 years in a box and then they get rid of them.
Meanwhile, back in Indian country, I mean the Comanche. Such a comfortable bed, just like being at home. I had plenty of space. Got fly screens that just automatically come down and could have the windows open, no problems with mosquitoes, and it was amazing. Actually, I think I slept better than I did at home. Okay, I totally wasn't prepared for how amazing this is. I have got almost a full-size fridge. I've got an oven where I can bake cakes in if I want to. So much storage, great sink. Look at this seating area. I love the swivel table, but I mean, we can turn around these seats and we've got extra space if we're having people over for drinks. How am I going to go back from here? This is, I could live here, no problem. From Kaiwi Lakes, it's back through Whangarei, and then we hit the coast and head north to overnight in Tutukaka, ahead of a big day tomorrow. This part of the north is famed for its local produce. Cheryl Cromie has told me about a special place to stop for berries called The Office.
I'm so excited about getting these berries. I love them. Oh, here they are. Yum. I'm going to get a couple of punnets. Hi, can I have 2 punnets of those famous Whangarei berries, please?
I can get you some of those. Sure.
Thank you.
They were brought in this morning, and so they're nice and fresh and
Freshly
absolutely
picked.
delicious.
They won't make it to the van.
I'm going to get them now. No, so good. Yum.
Oh, yum, yum. Delicious.
Chasing sunsets.
Your journey starts with us. Discover new places, get great deals, and make new friends along the way. Save thousands on essentials and adventures with our trusted partners. Use our app to discover more than 2,200 places to stay and share experiences as you travel through our amazing backyard. From the far north to the deep south, journey with a New Zealand Motor Caravan Association membership. Join New Zealand's best value camping membership today and start planning your next big adventure. Your journey starts with us.
Chasing sunsets.
The weather is a bit hit and miss, so I've found something we can do indoors.
This house was built in 1886 by Alexander Clark. It's been entrusted to the Whangarei Museum. This building has never been changed since the early 1900s, and it's now entrusted to us to show to the general public what life was like in the late 1800s.
This old carry house at Kiwi North is a treasure. It must have been a hard life back then, and the Clark homestead shows just what it was like. Yeah, I think I'd rather be sleeping in the camper van.
Yeah, you don't see those beds much these days, do you? Just up the road from the Clark homestead is another indoor activity called Kiwi House, also part of Kiwi North, where we meet a tuatara who hangs out there.
His name is Flash, generic, because you can't have more than a male or a female. You don't know until they get older. These are very ancient species of animal, been around on Earth for 250 million years. I've got him out today for you to see, so it's close up, but generally we will only do this for large groups, groups that are booked into to see a close encounter of the tuatara. But today he's come out to be weighed and polished and well looked after. When we go through these doors here, we're going into the nocturnal part of the kiwi house. But here we have a camera where we can actually see the kiwi in their nest boxes, or burrows as we like to call them.
This is live footage running now.
Live footage, yes. So you can see them here on the camera, and hopefully when we go in here we'll see them come out and wander around.
And so how many kiwis are in there?
2.
Right.
You can only have 2. Kiwis are territorial birds, they bond as a pair, and 2 is your limit. They are very territorial to the point that will fight, injure, and even sometimes kill each other.
Right.
So they're not timid animals.
Behind the door, it is amazing. Even in the darkness, you can see the kiwi exactly as they are in the wild. To be this close to our national bird is spellbinding.
The kiwis are in a nocturnal environment. They only come out at night to find their food. So we've copied that. It is nighttime in there now. There is a daytime. There is a nighttime. There is a winter, a summer, a dusk, a dawn.
Yeah.
It rains in there.
Yeah.
The environment is as close to the wild environment as we can possibly make it. These animals will eventually end up in the wild, and in most of our kiwi houses around New Zealand, these animals are placed back into the wild wherever possible.
The rain seems to be clearing up, so it's time to park the van and grab a late lunch. We've heard there's a great cycleway nearby, so it's time to ride off that lunch.
You right, Pip?
On your bike.
On my bike. Hey, listen to this. Yeah. The Waimahanga Cycleway is very close to Whangarei Airport. just out of town. It's an easy, flat ride through mangrove swamps and along the inner harbour. Just what I need after Ann-Marie's very delicious lunch.
It's so nice just riding along on an electric bike. This is part of motorhoming I really love, being able to take our bikes, stop when you feel like it for lunch, or ride. It's heaven. After packing the bikes away, it's time to head further north to find a place to overnight. But first we need to think about dinner. The winterless north seems to be a great place for fruit and veg. There's sweet corn, potatoes, courgettes, lettuce, everything a girl needs right here.
With supplies on board, we toyed with staying the night at Kowhara Bay, a well-known overnight spot for motorhomes. But the weather's not looking flash.
Whoa! Whoa, that's a bit breezy.
Being on a beach, even in the wind, makes me feel great. That fresh air rush.
Selfie.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. How's my hair?
It's a great spot to stay, but today is just too windy for us. Very vicious wind out there, so we're going to look in the New Zealand Motorhome and Caravan Association booklet and see what alternatives we have. Bit of a shame, but these things happen.
Okay, just looking through here, I think I have found one. So,
oh, cool.
5 minutes away, Tutukaka.
The place I found was the Tutukaka Holiday Park, just up from the marina. Perfect, as the marina was where we would be leaving from early in the morning for our poor night's paddleboarding adventure. Time for an early night.
Chasing sunsets.
Your journey starts with us. Discover new places, get great deals, and make new friends along the way. Save thousands on essentials and adventures with our trusted partners. Use our app to discover more than 2,200 places to stay and share experiences as you travel through our amazing backyard. From the far north to the deep south, journey with a New Zealand Motor Caravan Association membership. Join New Zealand's best value camping membership today and start planning your next big adventure. Your journey starts with us.
Chasing sunsets.
This is a big one for us. A 22-kilometre boat trip out to the Poor Knights Islands, one of the premier marine reserves in New Zealand for snorkelling, paddleboarding and exploring.
So we were up at 4 this morning, caught the boat at 5, epic ride out. I mean, Rainbow's End has got nothing on the ride that we had out here. No.
There's a lot of story and mythology and history to the Poor Knights Islands. Part of the mythology and the story of the place is that the Poor Knights Island was inhabited by a small tribe of people. Their chief was called Tātua. What happened was that Tātua joined one of Hongihika's warring parties and headed south. When Tātua came back, he came across a scene of massacre and found his family and his friends and his whānau basically murdered, and he declared this place Wahitapu, which is sacred. He vacated it and no one came back. And then in the 70s, it was sort of rediscovered as a very special ecological place.
It's not that tight. We're actually dressing up to get on the SUPs, the stand-up paddle boards.
Scotty and his team at SUPRO Tours are great teachers. You start off kneeling and it seems hard, but take your time and soon you're thinking it's time to try standing up.
So, getting off the boat onto the paddleboard, an absolutely different experience again of the solidness of the boat on something not quite so rigid, but we're able to get really close to the shore. Just over here you can see the water breaking, go up. Visibility is almost unlimited. The fish are tame. I can't believe the fish, the size of the snapper. Wow, what an experience. We are so lucky. Oh, I've got that, I've got that. Oh! I'm blaming the cameraman for that. He's come up underneath me and given me a shove. Not fair play. I'm up. I'm up. I'm ready for the next step. I'm actually going to put my paddle in to actually try and move. I'm feeling pretty comfortable here resting on paddle. I don't know if that's the true art of paddle boarding, but we'll give it a go.
Maybe it's harder than it looks, but eventually we did get the hang of it. But it's time for a race to the arch and back. As usual, Jonno cheated, but the Poor Nights are a stunning place to learn to paddleboard and such a fascinating place.
So I started off my career in the UK and heard all these great stories about New Zealand and particularly the Poor Nights, and decided it was time to come out and visit this amazing place. And now I still find myself here 4 years later.
4 years,
Yeah,
right,
so yeah, it's definitely stood up to all the stories that's been told about it all around the world. It's quite an incredible place. Knowing that the Hutton's shearwaters, this is the only place in the world that they nest and they breed, so without the Poor Nights we wouldn't even have that species of bird here.
Wow.
So that's pretty special. Being a marine reserve means that we've got heaps and heaps of different species and lots of big snapper here, lots of schooling fish, we've got heaps of stingrays that come here. We're really spoiled up here actually for everything that we've got. You know, we need to have more protected areas so that future generations can see what we're all seeing today. You know, it's all about making sure that this generation and the next generation understand what our responsibilities are and what we can do to make sure that we're preserving this area.
Before we leave the Poor Nights, it's time to visit Rikoriko, the largest sea cave in the world. I can't believe we're going to fit through this narrow gap. I hope Scotty, our captain, knows what he's doing, as this gap looks very, very small. Fantastic.
I hate small spaces. This is freaking me out. How can the small hole in the rock be the biggest sea cave in the world?
Look at the plant life hanging upside down.
It's incredible, it's amazing. It's kind of a little bit eerie and definitely cooler in here. But yeah,
it's a subterranean world, it really is.
Rikoriko is huge, measuring 130 metres by 80 metres with a ceiling height of over 30 metres and over 26 metres of water below us. What a way to finish an amazing trip. You really have to do this.
What a day so far. Weather's a bit iffy, but never mind, it's back to Whangarei to plan our big farewell dinner. But there's still plenty of things to do before this trip ends. We are parked right downtown by the Bascule Bridge, arching across the Hatea River, known as Te Mata a Pohe, the fishhook of Pohe. I would love to see this lifting bridge in action. I've still got a few ingredients I need for our big farewell dinner. From where we are parked, there's a lovely cycleway that will take me along the river.
are you real, Mr. Seagull? It's very friendly.
The cycleway takes me to the town basin. Everywhere we have gone in New Zealand there are these hidden gems of cycling and walking tracks, and this one is no exception. I'm after some special ingredients. From what I'm told, this is a special shop.
Chasing sunsets.
Your journey starts with us. Discover new places, get great deals, and make new friends along the way. Save thousands on essentials and adventures with our trusted partners. Use our app to discover more than 2,200 places to stay and share experiences as you travel through our amazing backyard. From the far north to the deep south, journey with a New Zealand Motor Caravan Association membership. Join New Zealand's best value camping membership today and start planning your next big adventure. Your journey starts with us.
Chasing sunsets.
Nice to meet you. I hear the cheese here is pretty good and I'd like a tasting. Is that all
It's
right?
not too bad. It's out the back. You want to come for a look?
Yeah, love to. Come on.
Would you like to start by trying some of our champion soft white wine brie?
Absolutely, that looks amazing.
It's been the champion 3 years in a row, this brie, so it's not too bad.
That's incredible. 3 years in a row.
Yes.
You must be very proud.
Yeah, I'm very proud of that. It's like,
Oh my God, that's so amazing. Absolutely incredible. I love that. I'm a real brie fan, so
yes.
and
You're quite a harsh critic, you think?
I think so, and but that is amazing. Absolutely
that's
incredible. I think I might have to take some of that home with me today.
I think we can do that.
What else have we got there?
We've got some of our wash rye. When I first started, I was charged with developing our wash rye.
Yeah.
So I named it Copedal, which means stinky cow.
Does it smell bad?
It's not too bad.
I might just have a little bit of the stinky cow then. Thank you.
That's our Copedal. And they got a gold medal the first year I entered that.
And when was that?
In 2016.
Wow.
That was the first year I started here.
I'm pleasantly surprised because I didn't think I'd like that, and that is a really nice cheese. That's really good as well.
Thank you.
Okay, carry on. What else have we got?
We have a parihake here. It's a Romano style. It's sort of like a Parmesan sort of a style. It's really nice on lasagna and sort of got pineapple notes to it. Quite fruity.
Wow. It does. Pineapple. I can actually taste the pineapple.
Yes.
That's awesome. So so you think pizza? You use it for pizza?
grated on lasagnas and pastas and that. Real beautiful.
I really am impressed with these cheeses. I just think they're amazing. So you've obviously won lots of awards. I can see many certificates here, and I can even see a picture of you up there on the wall.
Yes.
Looking pretty chuffed with another award.
That's me getting my Aspiring Cheesemaker of the Year award.
How many years have you been making cheese for?
Oh, 2 years. When I first started here 3 years ago, I was just washing the dishes.
Really?
So I knew absolutely nothing about cheese. So for the first year for me to work on this and get a gold medal was
That's an
quite a
outstanding
big
achievement
for me.
Yeah,
I thought,
absolutely.
My idea of cheese was just processed cheese, McDonald's.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was my idea of cheese.
Yeah.
So I feel like I've come a long way.
Absolutely. I bet you can impress your friends and
Yeah, probably
family
to the point
with
where they think I'm going on a bit about cheese,
Oh, I'm probably going to have to take it all home, I think. So, okay, lead on. Where do
This is
next?
our Northland Blue here. It's kind of still in development.
God, I'm not a guinea pig, am I?
No.
I kind of...
I'd say it's nice, but I'm sort of a perfectionist, so for me it's not quite where I want it to be.
Yeah, but you know your cheese is better than I'm sure. Okay. That's actually for a blue. I normally would never touch a blue.
So it's quite,
but that is
quite mild.
I would eat that. I really like it. That's great. That's
So some of them can whack you over the head, sort of.
I can, that would go down very nice with a glass of red wine.
Yes, yeah.
And so the last one is...
this is our halloumi. That's sort of a real crowd pleaser for us, real popular with the children. Fry it up, nice and slowly get a bit of colour on there.
Yeah.
You know, I just enjoy it just plain, but if you wanted to get fancy, you could get like watermelon and mint and a little bite-sized hors d'oeuvre or whatnot.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful.
Okay, well, this is a really tough decision, but I'm picking two. And so I think I can do something good with that halloumi, since you gave me some really good tips on how to cook that. And the parihaka, I'm going to take that as well, because that's probably my favourite. All right, thanks. Lovely to meet you. See you.
Bye.
If you're ever in Whangarei, you must visit the Grinning Gecko for some amazing cheese tasting.
While Ann-Marie is riding, cheese tasting, riding, probably having a coffee, I'm heading out of town a couple of k's to a museum I've heard about. Hey, the Packard Museum, I believe there's a lot of old cars, vintage cars and motorbikes in here, the ultimate male stopover.
This one here, 1923 Packard, was my father's first Packard, and he bought it to cart sheep on. He actually bought some cattle at a sale. The 10 cattle went on the truck. At the end of the sale, he bought 13 sheep, and so he bought this car down the road, took the seats out of the back, and he put the 13 hoggets in the back, and that's how he got them back to the farm. So he was very impressed with the car, and later years he sold it in '54, and he bought it back again in '74 when he'd already started collecting Packards. So this room shows the evolution, if you like, or the change in engineering of our Packard cars from 1919 to 1939.
Fenton, I'm in motorbike heaven. I'm just loving this room. I'm looking over here and seeing the classics, the Harleys, the Indians. Yeah, how'd you get the collection? It's amazing, it really is.
My father was very fascinated with the classic era of motorcycles, especially from England. The English made terrific motorcycles, so haven't got one of everything, but close to it. So the Royal Enfield here, it's a 740 twin, and it happens to be my favourite one. So I've ridden it quite a bit, and up and down the road and all over the place.
And like a true classic English bike, you've got the carpet underneath to collect the oil.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
coming out of the crankshaft.
Yes,
Brilliant.
Yes, well,
yeah.
If there's no oil there, it's because it's all run out.
So this must be one of the earliest bikes ever produced, Fenton. I'd see Peugeot V-twin, yeah.
Yes, it is actually a circuit racing bike.
Yep.
It's a 740cc.
Yes.
Not much of a seat, as you can see, but I'd hate to sit on that for too long, but yeah, fortunately it was probably a short race, so...
Yes.
But just a very basic belt drive motorcycle, no brakes on it. No. They weren't, a bit like Burt Munro, they didn't want to stop, they only wanted to go.
I could spend hours in this place, especially the motorbike section. I absolutely love it. They have everything here, even the steam engines.
This is our steam engine section, starting with the Garrett, McLaren, the Fowler, and the Burrell down the end there. 4 of them. There's actually 5 in Northern, the 5th one being in Kaikoui Museum. This is the smoke box here. So the firebox is in the other end, and these tubes you might see, the fire comes through there and up the chimney here. We like to open the smoke box door up for the children so they can understand how it works.
I would love to keep talking to Fenton, but this time I have to head back and meet Ann-Marie to sort out the farewell dinner using some amazing local produce and maybe a McLeod's beer. With the rain still falling, we found a spot by the river, and I lived up to my promise to find us some shelter. I told you I'd find you some cover.
What do you have for dinner? A quick internet search for some halloumi cheese recipes, and I'm set.
Obviously no sunset tonight, but a really nice way to finish the 3 days. So a sausage in the marina.
Okay, so I've just finished checking the corn. I've got some beautiful fresh corn that we've got from the shop this afternoon, and I've got some potatoes there. Jonathan's doing the barbecue, and I've just made a little salad, and we've got all the other produce that we got the other day with the cheese and everything. So I'm looking forward to an awesome dinner and probably quite a long glass of wine. I'm using these Space Saver saucepans. There's 3 and a fry pan, and they all fit into the space of one here. So they all share the same handle. This is removable, and they all slot into each other, so they don't take up a lot of room in the camper van. And also, I've got a full-sized oven, so it's just like cooking at home. It's awesome, easy.
My halloumi fritters were to die for, and Jonathan's sausages weren't bad either. Top it all off with fresh raspberries and a glass of wine and beer. What a way to finish our trip.
Chasing sunsets with all my might, looking for the wonder and delight.
What a time we've had from McLeodsbury and Waipu, the whole cultural experience with 2 ticket tours, the drive out to Kaiui Lakes, and a blast in Mark's jet boat. Fantastic. Then hopping on a boat to the pool nights with Scotty and Supro, learning to paddleboard and finishing it all off with dinner by the river in Whangarei. What a trip.
Next time on RV Explorers, we're going to try out a caravan and head for the Coromandel area. I want to find some great cycle trails on the way, maybe try out a Coromandel oyster, and visit Coromandel town and its attractions. I've heard there's a great spa called the Lost Springs, and we're going to call into Hahei and have a look at Cathedral Cove. Mainly though, we'll be chasing those sunsets.
Chasing 100 sunsets, chasing sunsets.